heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight. Contact the tower at 60 and me at 3,000.
Alpha Bravo from 207.
13 miles. Fox 1, Fox 1.
Oh, Jesus.
Go 20.
Okay, please.
Copy both flags. That's affirmative.
Affirmative, Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight.
There she goes.
Bandit 02, follow the F-14, cleared for visual overhead approach, runway 24, contact the tower at 6 DME at 3000.
Alpha Bravo from 207.
13 miles. Fox 1, Fox 1.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, sweet.
Copy both flags. Oklahoma.
Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is 81 Banana, your host tonight for the last match of group stage of SATAC Cold War. People out there, we just want to do a coin flip to see what mission they're gonna fly tonight. It takes shortly, and we will restart the server, and then we're gonna be back with the right mission. So I do it quickly as I'm responsible for. So let's see what we're gonna have here. Okay. We got Persian Gulf, Lavan versus Fujairah. Let me write these guys so that they know. Persian Gulf, Lavan, Fujairah. Server restarting. Okay, need to restart the server quickly. Just bear with me, and I can give you a bit more info tonight. Just a sec. So far, you may listen to a little bit of music. Okay. So we do have a restart of the server now. And soon we're gonna get back to the game with the right mission. It's gonna be Lavan versus Fujairah, as I said, and I am pretty much excited to see what weather we have. There are different weather types for each mission. So we have 3 different types and time of the day. So let's see what we have here. Oh, looks good. At least we have daytime. And it's really good because I can show you more of what's happening there. It's very hard for streamers to stream when it's nighttime, so I'm always happy when we're getting daytimes. So teams need to rejoin. People are getting in. So, okay, so a little bit of intro to the teams tonight. We're gonna have 51st and 8th, and I could give you maybe a little bit of insight where these teams are standing. So, as you see here, 51st and 8th are both in the Group B of SATAC Cold War. And so far, 51st made to win all the last two matches they had. And 8th is actually doing a bit worse than Moblerins and 51st with 3 points. Momblerin, as I said, with 51st, they have 6 points. Momblerin has already done all the matches, 1 loss and 2 wins. So they are not going to get any more points to that. It's going to be the stand for them. But for the other teams, there is a good chance to level up, because if 51st win a match tonight, then they got 9 points and they're gonna just lead this bracket. Momler is gonna be the second, and if number 8 wins, then we have 3 teams with 6 points, and then I don't know how it's gonna work. Which of them are going to move then in that case to the next round? Golden Crown has no chance with 0 points so far. Okay, seems okay. Somebody told me that they have all the maps: Syria, Persian Gulf, and Caucasus. So I felt free to just include all of them in the dice roll. So now I hear that someone there from any of the teams has no Persian Gulf, but they are joining. Let's see if my information is correct or not. Good. So let's take a look at the pilots. A lot of MiG-29s tonight. JP, Spade, Tech, Trout, Stinger, and Kali already in MiG-29. All MiG-29 in Fujairah and blue. And the opponent, let me get rid of this stuff here. And the opponent is here on Quiche Island. Should it be? Oh, this is Lavan. Sorry, it's Lavan. It's not Quiche. This is Quiche. Lavan is a bit bigger, I think. So there we have Rinsler and Ecofol in Tomcat. Then we had Red Raptor and Septical in F-16 and Mi-29. And the rest of these guys are joining. Let's take a look here. And watch these guys take off for first round. it is very difficult to predict. 51st is a very strong team. 8th hasn't made any score, but it doesn't mean anything. Things can always happen. Surprises can always be there. So we can't really predict how it's going to be, even though, let's say, I tend to think that 51st gonna be very, very strong in the match, but we need to wait and see. So for the ones who have just joined, welcome to the show. This is 81 Banana, your streamer tonight. And I also do a little bit of server admin. So please bear with me when I don't talk for seconds from now and then, just because it's a bit busy with other admin tasks. Make sure that everything is all right. And as I said, this is the last group match of the SATAC Cold War tournament, and then we're gonna have the teams are moving to the next round, all set, and then we can wait and see how the schedules look like, when it's gonna be the next match. And if you want to follow and get notified, the best thing you can do is to go to the SATAC Discord server, just because whenever we stream one of those matches, we gonna announce it there. It is easier for you. The other way is to just subscribe or follow all the streamers. It's also a way, but you have a central place where we announce everything. So make sure that you're on SATAC Discord server and get even a lot more information from there. So please write ready once for each side when. So okay, we need to wait till both teams are ready so we can give them a start signal. 4 for the red side. They're still waiting for 2 people, probably. I hope they don't have any issues with the map or server for to join in. As we saw, 51st is already there. They're complete. They're taxing. Oh, cool. The Iranian MiG-29 skin. Bit strange because they're taking off from Fujairah in United Arab Emirates, but maybe next round is gonna match as they take off Lavan, which is an Iranian island in Persian Gulf. Then the skin would match. Iran received MiG-29s from Russia after the 8 years war between Iran and Iraq. Small number of, just reinforce the partly damaged Air Force. Not very satisfied with this airplane because of the shortages, maintenance, and all this stuff. But capable airframes, so very, very powerful engines, maneuverable, a little bit thirsty, but the sensors they have make them very difficult to beat in a tournament like this. So we're waiting for the teams to let us know they are ready. Please let me know if the sound is too low, too high. I can adjust everything for you. Oops. What's happening there? Lost the wheels? What's going on here? I think it just put out the landing gears and the aircraft sacked down. Okay. It's funny, actually. You shouldn't be like that in the real world. You shouldn't be able to do that while your way's on wheels. But we need to wait. We need to wait till they get another one. And we see here also this MiG-29 turns off the engine. Just probably they need to. It is a Flaming Cliff 3, or let's say not a full fidelity aircraft, so it's always a bit difficult to rearm, refuel, and it will take a little bit time. Pretty much warm here. Canopies are open. MiG-29 was, if I'm not wrong, the first airframe which had a kind of more up-to-date, or let's say modern design. They just went away from that old type of design, which was reminding you the Second World War type of design, and it was looking very, very nice. It was probably a surprise as it came out. The first pictures were published and everybody was, wow, what is this? What's wrong with Russians? What a beautiful design. But it is actually also very depending on your taste. Some like it, some don't. Yeah, apparently HOTAS did something. But even though it is, I don't know, for sure I haven't flown any MiG-29. I don't know that, but it is quite ridiculous if it is like this in the real life, that you just, close or pull up the landing gears while your weight is on wheel, and then it sacks in and you land on the ground while you're parking. It's going to be ridiculous. is not even in the server. Yeah, issue solved. A few minutes to spool. Yeah, okay. So it seems like there is no reserve pilot on 51st site. So the only way is to wait for JP to rejoin. For the other guy to join. I don't know who it was. Who disconnected? Let me check if I can read here in the chat. Ah, Tech. It was Tech. Okay. Seems it was Tech. Exactly. Okay, connected to server again. So it was Tech. Here he comes. For the ones who are not aware of it, 51st is the organizer and the team that runs this tournament, SATAC. This is the Cold War edition. If you're not so familiar with SATAC at all, this is the Cold War edition. So you're allowed to just bring Cold War era airframes. It can also be kind of more modern aircraft like F-16 or F-14, but you're restricted with F-14 to the A version, and for the F-16 and F-14 both, you are restricted to in case of F-16 you're restricted to IR missiles only, so AIM-9, kind of older version, so no Fox 3. And as far as F-16 cannot carry a Sparrow, this is all. And for Tomcat, you're then allowed to take Sparrow with you, and also a MIND Sidewinder. MiG-29 can carry a variety of missiles here, even though the IRs are not that good. In comparison to Sidewinder, the ETs are pretty much devastating. The bad thing is that you don't hear them coming. You can always see them, but you need to look exactly at the same direction while it's getting fired. So if you need to refuel, please do so. No. Okay, tech is coming. Yeah, good point from Spade. The ones who are not flying should leave the server. I think with SATAC, we don't tolerate kind of reserve pilot or anything. So if you fly, you should be there. If you don't fly, you reserve, you're not. It's got nothing to do. In the server, you can wait outside, and then if it's needed, then you can taxi. Just join the server and taxi and line up. So you're still waiting for the other side for one pilot, I think. Tomcat 11 in Tomcat. Could be a Merc. I don't see any tag. And also here I don't see any tags, so maybe they don't all of them carry tags. So Rinsler, Eco Ball, also in Tomcat, and then we have F-16 and MiG-29. Are these guys short of pilot? They want to go with 5? Okay. Okay. Gray Hunter is also connected, so I assume that it's going to be the sixth one. Okay. Red is still... Okay. Gray Hunter. Stand by, please. Red is taxiing soon. The mighty Tomcat. The Black Lion skin. A version, the alpha version. With here 30 engines. Very sexy airplane with those 5 afterburner zones. Really fun to fly. Absolute sexy. We may just take the time to give a shout out to our sponsors. Without them, it were nearly impossible to bring this kind of competition in such quality to you guys. So we have Eagle Dynamics for sure, Lot ADC, Heath Blar, we have Magnitude 3, and Master Arms providing ready-to-fly servers. They manage everything for you. Razbam. And yeah, TacView, not to forget. And we have also TacView here. Good that it reminds me. I just need to join the server. So we have also the TacView. The good thing is, while then we are waiting for these guys to go on land, we can watch the highlights of the match on TacView, which I really love. There is no DCS competitive without TacView. Very important to debrief. Okay, let's see how it is. Tomcat 11 is still waiting. I don't know why. What is he doing? Hope he does. He is rearming and refueling, so it's the last part of the job. I hope he doesn't forget to reset the master switch so that wings go automatic. Four M9s and 4 Sparrows. Don't know. What do you think, guys? 6 Sparrows, 2 M9s would be better, or do you go with this configuration if you were Tomcat 11? Okay, we go back to Lavon Island and watch 51st taking off this round, and then stay in Lavon and watch 8th taking off in the next round, to be fair. Okay, at any time soon, we're gonna count down. Red is ready. We're waiting for blue side. Guys, does it sound okay for you? Music, game, my mic? Let me know. Red ready. Okay, everyone is ready. So we're gonna counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. Mighty Tomcats, look at that. Wow, what a sound. What a sound. Beautiful. Come on. Hear that sound. Okay, let's take a look at the area. So we have here around about 95 miles from each airfield to the center of the combat zone. We call it bubble. And then after only 40 miles or 38 something miles, they're gonna get into the bubble where they then can't leave till the last airframe of the opponent is down. So pretty much short distance to fly. And also we have here then round about 110, 112 miles of radius where they need to stand in and make sure that they take control of the bubble before they go and land to make the round theirs. We see here 8th is not willing to get into the bubble very early. So they are waiting probably for the Tomcats to get in first. We have two ships of F-14A Tomcats rolling into the bubble. And then on this side, we have here at the tip of the spear a 4-ship followed by a 2-ship, all MiG-29 Alpha. In a right fingertip formation. Lovely. Look at this. This is how I know 51st. Not that easy. Be that close. Very nice. Perfect. Nearly perfect. Let's take a look at the other side. Yeah, so they're slowly getting into the bubble. They're not very high, so around about 20 to 28,000, not higher. And they don't burn. They burn if they need it. They take time. They want to conserve fuel as much as possible. Even though the distance is not very long, Tomcat is quite thirsty and needs its fuel because it needs to just go up and down in order to be able to be dangerous, and that consumes a lot of fuel. Same thing for MiG-29. I think here F-16 has the better fuel performance condition, but we're gonna see. So 4 of blue, or 6, oh no, all 6 of blue are in the bubble now, and 2 of red. It is very difficult. I think this is not an easy map to fly, just because you're flying over water, and then the situation is very, very difficult, just because everywhere you look is blue. Sky is blue, water is blue. You can't go where to go, and this is very difficult. I'm happy that it's not nighttime. I'm happy that there are no clouds. I'm happy that there are no fog or anything or mountains, because if it were like this, and it has been like that, especially in SATAC tournaments, so you have night, you have rain, you have clouds, which are very low, and you have mountain terrain, and then you come out of cloud in a full darkness, and all of a sudden you have a mountain in front of you, and it's very difficult to fly. We don't have this, but nevertheless, flying over water is pretty much difficult. It's a discipline for itself. Yep, I'm gonna show you the loadouts. I showed you the loadouts of MiG-29 as they were on the runway. You have the IRs, and you have here and I think it is pretty much the same for all the we have so we have pretty much the same for them. Here you have only IRs, as I said. They're taking the same loadouts, all the MiG-29s and Tomcats with 4 Sparrow and 4 Sidewinder, kind of standard here on this side. So you're gonna see this stream with a little bit of delay. I don't say how much delay we have, but more than 1 minute. And this way we make sure that nobody is sneaking in and get maybe valuable information for its team. So please bear with me. If you write something in the chat, I could read it and then for sure respond to that, but then it takes more than 1 minute to get to you in audio version. I don't think we're gonna see long range missiles, nevertheless, from the Tomcat side, but the MiG-29s are pretty much high, and then now they're on burner. This is a sign that they probably gonna shoot something very soon. Let's see who fires the first missile. What do you think? I would say MiG-29 rather than Tomcat. Just because of the elevation. Let's see. Let's stay with MiG-29s. Yeah, here we go. First missile fired in R-27. And this is really cooking. Very, very short burn time. Look at that. It go straight into Tomcats. But they're cold. They're cold. How did they know that? We have lot ADC here. So each team could have a person sitting and just guiding him, but this guy doesn't see the missiles coming. So it can't be that they knew that they have fired. Probably they saw the contrails and decided to go cold. And this way 2 R-27s are wasted. Next one, come in. On a cold target. Because Kylie couldn't know that this guy goes cold, so fired that radar-guided R-27 NATO code AA-10 Alamo. But here we come. I think Pontiac has a good chance here to get the shot here from the belly to top. Look at that. He can kill him. Oh, why? Why did he wait so long? He simply waited too long to fire that missile. And he went down also from 51st side. Everything is happening too fast. Thankfully, we have the TAC view and can take a look at it. This AIM-7 is also a good one. Yep, and it hits. So, what's going on up there? Look at this. Septical has a very, very bad R60. He's down 2 versus 1 on this side. Red Raptor should do something. Why he's not burning? He should burn at this time. Too afraid of ETs? Are they allowed? Any ETs? I don't know if ETs are allowed here, but if it is, he doesn't know that MiG-29 is not carrying any AT. Yeah, obvious. He waited so long. Wow. And on this side, EcoBall and Rinsler mate to wipe everything out on this side. And now we have 2 versus 2. 2 Tomcats. Here we have 2 Sparrows and 4 IRs. And here we have 3 Sparrows and 4 Heat Seekers. On the other side, 4 Heat Seekers. They are not really good, these Heat Seekers. On MiG-29, and here we have 2. So 6 IR Seekers, Heat Seekers versus 8 on the other side, and plus 5 Sparrows. So I would say the missile privilege is on the red side with those Sparrows. They have longer range. So what these guys need to do, need to climb up, not to stay low, because Sparrow is very, very fat. They need to go high. They need to use that inner C and then come from top down on Spade and JP, because their Sparrow has a longer range. I would do Grinder. I would send Rinsler back to go high, and EcoBall can then pull 1 or 2 missiles till Rinsler get back in high altitude and speed and use those Sparrows, but they don't do that. EcoBall is going into a 2v1 situation. He's fast. He's higher. He sees the missile fired. He needs to do something. He needs to do something. Wow! The missile just passed by. Can you believe this? And now we have a dogfight situation. MiG is hit. And he's down. Now, JP can revenge. He has his 6. Fires 1. Does it hit? Yes, it does. And then, now we have 1v1 situation. Rinsler is down to 1 Sparrow and 4 Seeker, 4 IR, and he uses one of those IR Seeker and does the job. Wow. Wow. What did I tell you guys? 51st is a very capable and strong team. And I thought this is David versus Goliath. 51st has 6 points. 8th has just lost all the matches so far. Surprise. So what this guy needs to do, Rinsler, needs to get back and land on Lavan Island in order to be able to win that round. If he makes back, then they're gonna get 1 point. If he goes down because of the low fuel status, then it's gonna have a tie here. So what he does, he goes high, not burning. He goes slightly high to get into the high altitude. This way he consumes less fuel. And can make sure that he goes home with the rest of fuel that he has. Unbelievable. So let's go to TAC view and see what happened. Okay, so we just rewind back and see what happened here. Here we saw the first missile fired by MiG-29. I don't know who it was. That was Tech. Gives the first shot. First R-27R. The second one is from Trout. And these two guys, it forced them to go cold. They continue to ingress while Spade and JP separate from the rest. Stinger with the next shot to make sure that these guys all go defensive so that they can chase them. These missiles are not going anywhere. They know that, but they do this just to bring them cold and then chase them and bring them in defensive situation. And here, Grey Hunter turns back, surprisingly for Kali, I would say. He fires very, very late, that AIM-7. AIM-7 is not able to turn and get that turn from that distance. And he was so focused on Kali that he just lost the fight to the R-27 fired by Tech. So let's go back and see what's happening on the other side. The next R-27 off the rail from JP on Red Raptor. Get rid of that engine sound here. This is Tomcat. So, it's much better. So, get back. Yeah, too many shots. Too many shots. Here, this one was a better one on a skeptical, sorry. And look at that. Look at this, Spade. That's his Ronaldinho shot. This missile is pulling 11 Gs, kind of. Turns to them. And this is what probably Skeptical is not counting with, because he sees that these guys are flying in that direction. So, okay, they're all focused on this. I can just flank them. He didn't know that this missile was fired on him, even though it's not tracking, I think. But the next one is coming right into the face. He goes defensive because got the RWR probably on the radar missile. Try to notch the missile, kind of. And he knows if he goes cold, he is dead because he's gonna get chased. He decided to go on notch and face the opponent. He's not lucky here. He didn't stay with the notch, but fired one last minute. And he believed in a thermal version of R27, so heat seeking, and then it goes for the flare here. So this side, what's happening here? So we saw this so far. Grey Hunter goes down here, and then two missile misses. These missile missed Trout. Trout coming in from the back, supporting Kali. Stinger also. Trout get killed here, I think. Yeah. And then here, eco fall is going high. That's what you need to do with Tomcat. And they do this grinder together with Rinsler. Then he needs to come down, gain speed, and fire the missile. Perfect job here with these guys. Stinger given a very, very good shot. R60, but you know I-60 goes for the flares. That's what I said. R60 is very, very sensitive to the countermeasures. Rinsler is the winner here. And on this side, we also see EcoBall is the winner of the fight versus Kali. Kali was probably having no time to maintain a lock or fire or anything. It just was too late for him. And we saw the rest, I think. 2 versus 2. And you can watch it without any commentary. Here, EcoBall hits Spade. He went down. How could it miss? I mean, I think it hit, but Tomcat doesn't tend to go down on one IR. It's also like that when it gets hit by a Sidewinder. It needs a second shot. JP thought he's done, where he is also done, kind of. So disengage and prefer to go for Rinsler. Rinsler makes to just drink that one. Oh no, it didn't track at all. JP's missile didn't track at all. Look at this. It didn't track. And the first one from Rinsler also passed by. Wow. Wow. But the second one, the AIM-9, my goodness. Okay, Tomcat is very close to the airfield. Yes, I can zoom it out to the start. I want to see if there were 5 or 6. There were 6 people, I would say. Here in this side or not. Yeah, 2, 4, 6 people. This is what you want to see. Sceptical, Red Raptor, Grey Hunter, Tomcat 11, Rinsler, and Ecofall. And here you have also 6 guys, 4 MiG-29s here, and 2 people also here. Is that what you wanted to see? Let me show it to you. Sorry. I was showing that while I was not sharing TAC view. So this is 2 MiG-29s here and 4 here. And on the other side, we had also 6 guys, 2, 4, and 6. Was that what you wanted to see, Easy? Is he going for direct landing? Yes, I would say. The gears are out. I'm probably going to see a direct landing. It's always a matter of fuel. He doesn't risk to do overhead or anything. The runway is visible. Very good weather conditions, so why not going for direct landing? Then we're gonna have the chance to start the next round even quicker. It's coming. The Tomcat is coming. Sure. No problem, Easy. Look at a beautiful turkey. Well done. He needs to come to a full stop. But I'm pretty much confident that he's going to make it. That's why I tend to change the score for 8th Squadron to 1. Jester's oxygen mask is hanging in the air. Can you see that? Okay. Cool. It is the Rio. Adler is the Rio of Rinsler. Well done, job. Well done job, guys. Perfect. Okay, so what we need now, these guys are gonna change side. I need to restart the mission so we have fresh script. These guys change the airports. 8th goes to Fujairah and 51st come to Lavan. We're going to see them taking off this time. And it's going to take a couple of minutes. So send you to a short intermission if you want to get something to drink or eat. Do that. We're going to be back in round about 4 or 5 minutes maximum for the second round. Stay with us. It's going to be hot. I promise.
Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight.
There she goes.
Bandit 02, follow the F-14, cleared for visual overhead approach, runway 24, contact the tower at 60 and me at 3000.
Alpha Bravo from 207.
13 miles. Fox 1, Fox 1.
Oh, Jesus.
Go 20.
Okay, sweet.
Copy both flags.
Welcome back to the second round, guys. Wow. What a first round. I need to confess I didn't expect that. And this shows that there is no easy team in a tournament of this level. So I'm pretty much excited to know who is going to win the second round. What do you think, guys? Write in the chat. Are you for 51st, or do you think that 8th Squadron is going to win the second round too? For sure, we want to see a third round because we love this, yes. We want to see as much as possible. So if you say 51st is going to win the second round, then this is a 100% chance to see a third round. Let's go for it. A lot of matches happening this weekend, and also last weekend happened a lot. Several tournaments are running at the same time. SATAC, TACT. So it was very, very busy weekend last weekend with streaming and things like that. Everyone is at their max streaming. Colleagues are streaming 2 matches same evening to just make sure that we just show you everything and we don't miss not even a single match of the tournaments. With this, we're gonna be done with the group stage. What I can show you is Red Star had its 3 matches already. Toro Squadron also. Snake and 28th Squadron same. So they have a clear situation. Snake with 9 and 28 with 6 are leading that bracket, the Group A. Tonight we're going to see if 8th is going to win and is the next 6-point squadron in this bracket or not, while the other 2 teams, Golden Crown and Mumbarins, have already done their duty. So let me see if I can get the result for the other groups for you. So let's go. Do it quickly. SATAC Cold War in place. I think this is the right one. Yeah. Group C and D. 9G, 3 points. PTF, 9 points. LLD, 0 out of 3 matches, and Knots Squadron 3 points out of 2 matches. So there's 1 match not played, probably running in parallel or tomorrow, I'm not sure, which is 9G versus Knots, and the one who wins gonna proceed together with PTF to the next round, I think 2 of 4 do that. The Group D, the situation is easier. 2 teams dropped off. So In Sky and 76th are going to proceed undoubtedly. Okay, so let's get back to the teams and see if they're ready or not. Fujairah, EcoFall, Tomcat, Rinsler, Red Raptor, are taxiing, and we have 2 new pilots, Visha and Polacoloco. So I call him Coloco from now on for ease of pronunciation. So 6 are there. So we have changes here on this side. 2 pilot changed. The type of airplanes also changed. Visha came in with F-16. Ford in MiG-29. Probably they did bad experience with MiG-29. But the 4 Tomcats are going to be set. Let's wait for this guy to taxi, make sure that they are ready on this side. I believe that the armament, the choice of armament is going to be the same. But we're going to go through them once these guys are in the air. So who's going to win? Come on, chat. I'm happy to see more than 30 people in the live, knowing that at least 2 other matches are getting streamed at the same time. And it splits the number of viewers. So it's pretty much good number. So thank you guys for being here, watching this together with me live. And if you're watching the replay, the best way is to just go to the SATAC Discord server to get informed of the upcoming events, or you just subscribe to the channels of the streamers to get notified once we are live. So I have just downloaded the skins of these guys. Probably they are not wearing their skins because I don't see any specific ones. Let's go to Lavan and see if '51st is also ready. They are still taxiing. Tech in front. I think there will be no changes. Tech, Trout, Stinger, Cotley, JP, and B is sparse. So we have 1 pilot change here. This is it. Okay, tech clears ready on behalf of 51st. We are waiting for 8th Squadron to give us also the ready signal so that we can count down. Okay, both are ready. Great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. I leave you with the roaring engines. Enjoy. Okay, let's take a look at the formation these guys have. Same thing. They do the same thing. Why can't I click on them? Come on. Here we go. Mouse is jittering. So, same thing for aircrafts in a four-ship, leading disengagement, and on the other side, quite the same. Last time we had F-16 and Falcon and Fulcrum in front, and the rest were following. Now we see the same pattern. So they're not changing anything. Why changing a working strategy? And 51st is pretty much confident that what didn't work in the first round gonna fruit in the second. No opinion on who's going to win the second round? I don't read anything in the chat. Come on, guys. I tip on 51st. I want to see a third round tonight. Give us the third round. Oh, speed brakes is on. For the formation purpose, or I think so. They want to go on a very close formation to not to let the other side to resolute them, but is not close enough to go on speed brake. Especially when you burn. I think he has just forgotten to close them. It's gonna cost fuel. It's gonna cost a lot of fuel. Okay. 51st, red side, is the first team who just entered the bubble. And 8th squadron is about to get into the bubble and contest it. This happens now. Red has taken control. But now blue is gonna contest it. Here we go. These guys are not... Let me do an air brake check. Nope. My friend, can you hear me? Close those things. Probably somebody is watching the stream and gonna let him know, and we're gonna see the airspeed brakes. Gonna retract it anytime soon. Red is all in the bubble, while blue is not still completely in. They don't want to risk. They don't want to hurry. Look at that. They're not burning 100% RPM for Tomcat in that case. And F-16s are also running 90% RPM. Air brake check. Nope. Burning on air brake. Why? At least center tank is dropped. It helps a lot to reduce the drag, but I'm a little bit worried about the main drag reason or cause, which is the extracted airspeed brakes. Quite the same strategy, I would say. I don't see any difference, especially in the red side. Let's give. Mixed view. Who's gonna fire the first missile? What do you think, guys? Again, MiG-29. Let's stay with these guys. Okay, Rinsler fakes a kind of shot. There's a split S. But I believe it's not necessary because you see the missile come in at that high altitude. 51st going down with the altitude a little bit. Getting a bit dangerous when you stay high while getting close to your opponent. And here comes the first missile on Rinsler. Rinsler is good, but Ecofall is in danger. Yeah. Takes down Ecofall. We stay here on the south side of the map. Engagement. Here, this R-27 is also cooking into the Tomcat. Wow, Rinsler. In a merge with Trout. Tomcat versus MiG-29. You don't see each other. Kali is down. Rinsler probably shot him down. We need to see it in the attack view. So 3 people versus 2. The south side. Trout turning back into Rinsler. While Stinger is doing the same to the Tomcat. Is he going for Tomcat or is he going on Rinsler? I would go on Rinsler because I'm flying hot into him. Yes, he does. The missile is not reaching him, but this R-27. Wow, Y2R60. This could be saved. Okay. These guys are good. JP running to back Tech while he's running from those AIM-7s fired by Tomcat 11. He doesn't see him. How could it be? He's flying higher, so he didn't look up. Now we have a situation here between Visha and Bispar. Visha is on him. He should better drop those tanks. They should be empty at any time. Come on. Go on lead pursuit and fire one of those AIM-9s. He decides to go for a gunshot. Why? He was far enough. He had that lead pursuit. He is too heavy. Look at that. How this is fighting with that weight. 230 kilonauts of speed. 225. You can't do that. You simply can't do that. That is too risky because MiG-29 is more capable. Tomcat 11 is probably the last guy, the last man standing. There is a missile on him. It's gonna be the end. It's gonna be the end, I think. Very difficult. Stinger on him. Let's stay with Stinger. He gets closer. The wings are closed. Tomcat is quite fast. Whoa! One hit, the second one not. But I think it's enough for the Tomcat. Yeah. Wing is broken. Tomcat is down. Red has taken control of the battle area. Woo! Wow. That went very fast. So it's now on 51st to go back and land. They're in the center of the bubble somehow. And I trust they have enough fuel, at least one of them, to go back and land. This is the condition they need to fulfill to make this round theirs. Then we're gonna see a third round. So what's changed? We need to check on TAC view. Let's do that while these guys are flying back. So here we go. Just rewind back. We had that beautiful fingertip formation, which is then here separating. Tomcats are going defensive here, which I think was not a good decision. I would give one of those Sparrows at least on two of them to just avoid them. Not by going only into the defensive. And then Ecofall also didn't do that. This helped 51st to just gain land. Look, they gained a lot of land. They're over the bullseye here. And then they gain land here. And there is a chaos here among F-14s. And they can never turn to their opponents because they open the fire on them. Everyone is aggressive. Everyone is firing on one target. First one is eco fall, falling to tech. The backup missile going nowhere. Then here Kali is on Koloko. Takes also his soul. And then here Trout misses Rinsler. Rinsler's lucky. This is also not hurting him. But they make to just take down two of Tomcats on this side. Here, unfortunately, Kali goes into the water. I told you this is very difficult. Or he had already a casualty or something. I'm not sure. Or disconnect. I'm not sure what happened there. I thought he went to the water as I was watching the match. Tomcat 11 chasing tech. Stinger comes to help. He does a better job firing on Rinsler, who is head on. He turns back to Trout, and then Trout gives him a head on shot with two backups. So, and as you saw here, JP is coming, I thought, to cover tech, but he just simply misses Tomcat 11. Turns back to his friends. Miscom. Here was the scene that we saw with Visha on B-Spars. Here you need to just, when you go into the merge with MiG-29, no matter how much fuel you have in your external tanks, you drop them because you have the missiles and they are also heavy. He had here the chance to fire one of those AIM-9s. He didn't do that. Got close. MiG-29 just went low on speed, made him to overshoot. He was very, very heavy here. Can't go on this turn with 300 calibrated airspeed, 230 down to 220 CAS. He can barely pull the nose up to give him a shot, and then here JP comes in from outside, communicate with B-Spars, and does a job. Tech on this side. This is the scene that we just saw. Till here, Stinger and Tech are busy with Tomcat 11. Stinger covers his back, denying Rinsler here. We saw that. And then Tomcat 11 decides not to chase Tech, get back, and covers his own back because he had the RWR from behind, and that was Trout. Good shot on him. He should actually pull to side, not stay in the same line. What he does at the last minute, takes Trout's soul, Stinger on him, turns back at the right time. This missile is gonna be no factor. He doesn't know if it is an IR or not. Goes on flare just in case. He's kind of good in speed. Does the right turn. The right turn, not the right turn, the right decision to turn to left instead of to right. But it doesn't matter which side he takes. Someone is coming from that, and this is the best situation that this guy can have in a 2v1. But look at that trash missile. And these two useless ones. Unbelievable. One of them should hit here from Stinger. Our 60s are quite bad. And, okay, the second one was too close. Can't turn that turn. And here, that was the end of Tomcat 11. Done. Let's get to the map. Okay, these guys have still a little bit to go. Again, I would like to take the opportunity to thank our sponsor, Magnitude 3, Razbam, Lot ADC, TacView, Heathblar, Eagle Dynamics, and also Master Arm. And not to forget, VKB Sim. So all these makes this happen. And we are grateful that we get such support from these companies and from the community, from you guys joining the streams, watching this, supporting this by taking part in the tournaments or being interested, joining these events. All from the community for the community. MiG-29 Alpha past Quiche Island. Low RPM, 70%. Going down. For Quiche Island. Do we see a formation landing the last round? They had no chance to do that, but we know how good 51st is when it comes to formation takeoff and formation landing. I love this part of the stream very much. Let's enjoy. Okay, no formation landing. I think. Oh, we have. Okay, cool. Well done, well done, well done. So synced. Perfect. Loved it. Very well done, guys. Watching tech, going for the final turn. 230 knots of speed. Now the air brakes should go or not. Okay. This turn helped to reduce the speed. 190, 185, 180, 175, 65, under 60, under 55, and touchdown. Beautiful. So with that, the situation is clear. Blue 1, red 1. 51st 1, 8th Squadron 1. What does it tell us? We're going to see the third round, as we hoped. While we wait for the last man coming in. Before they restart the server and then start the third round. We need to wait. We don't want to waste this beautiful bird. Nice. Stinger last landing and gonna proceed to the ramp by the last runway, last taxiway, sorry. Join the other guys and then we are good to restart the server. As usual, it takes 3-4 minutes till we get back. A good opportunity to get something to drink or even eat if you like. Don't miss it. The third round's gonna be really, really great.
Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight. Bandit 02, follow the F-14, cleared for visual overhead approach, runway 24, contact the tower at 60 and me at 3000.
Alpha Bravo from 207.
15 miles. Fox 1.
Oh, Jesus.
Go 20.
Okay, so we...
Copy both flags. Oklahoma.
Welcome back. In between, the mission is restarted and people are getting back and man their aircrafts. If you've just joined, This is the third round of the match between 51st and 8th Squadron. This is going to be, this is the last match of the group stage. After that, we know who are the last two teams who are joining the rest. We saw in the other groups that PTF is already qualified. LLD has no chance in the Group C, and there is still one match remaining between 9G and Not Squadron, who is just then telling us who is going to be the second team of Group C going into that. And in the other group, In Sky and 76 are already qualified. It was an easy group. There were only two teams in that bracket. What was a little bit pity. Teams jumped off. Can always happen. So they had easier thing to do. We are now in Fujairah, watching 51st taxiing, going back to Lavan Island, where we expect 8th Squadron. We're going to watch them take off. We always stay at this side on Lavan Island and try to just be fair, even though it's not always possible when we have 3 rounds. We need to show one team's take off 2 times, but I believe 51st is good with that. So Tech, blue team, this time 51st says, ready. 8th is taxiing. Please stand by. For Tomcats again. This is probably a good thing. Or 5 Tomcats. Sorry, it's 5. I can't count tonight. 5 Tomcats. So one is replaced. One F-16 is replaced. They replaced MiG-29 with F-16, and then they replaced that with Tomcat. I don't know if it is a good thing to do in the middle of the rounds. If you have trained different scenarios with different types, and you change also the pilot together with it, maybe it's a good thing. When you just change the airframe with the same pilot, sometimes could be a good idea. 8 is all in. They want to qualify. And these are the groups. So 8th has theoretically a chance to qualify when they win this match. Then they're going to have the same amount of points as 51st and Momblerins. And then it's going to be 2 wins and 1 loss, exactly like Momblerins. And then I don't know what factor is going to be there to just find out who is the superior one, because then in that case, 51st has also the same situation of 2 wins and 1 loss. With 3 teams with 2 wins and 1 loss, it's going to be complicated. If they lose, they're going to be really easy. Momlerins and 51st are going to proceed to the next round. And this is what Momlerins probably got an eye on. For Golden Ground, there is no chance with 0 points out of 3 games. And the Group A, Snake already qualified together with 28 Squadron. Red Star with 3 points and Taurus Squadron with 0 points are not successful. So, ready, soon ready. Very final round of this match. Eighth makes it very difficult for the other 2 teams with 6 points. Whom we are waiting for. All 6 are there. Probably Tomcats are doing the last refuel. Okay, both are ready. Fine. We go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. Lovely. Hi, Ilos. Welcome. Why? F-14 was doing great. I mean, when they are 7, 8 miles away and they are high on speed, they're good. The problem is then when they get too close, and then it's going to be a little bit difficult. They're not that agile as they might be between 300 and 500 knots of speed range. Oh, we see the same formation here on this side too. At some point of time, these guys need to separate, as we saw last time. But it's a bit different formation at this in this round. We just see 4 Tomcats here together. It's a bit different. And then 2 following. This is exactly what 51st is doing. Are they copying 51st? Did they watch the first rounds? Is it because of the change of airframe? I don't know. We'll watch and see. But this is, I would say, the most interesting round of all the matches you have seen so far, because it can decide who is gonna proceed to the next round. If 8th Squadron win, then we have 3 teams with the same number of points in the one group, and you don't know who is gonna go for now. If 51st win, then it's clear. And 8th Squadron has no chance. So what's going on here? They're going apart. They separate here. Going on a battle spread. While blue is still doing the same. Is it a good angle or not? Probably not. Yeah, we can see a bit better. We're watching Eco Fall. In DCS, which is here in the Sandra formation. Hopefully the game sound is not too high. Let me know if it is the case. But we love that engine's roaring. Don't we? So guys, who's gonna win this round? Pac-Man, welcome to the show. You missed a lot, I can tell you. 2 beautiful rounds. This is a final round. This is the round of decision. Group C is the most challenging group of this tournament so far. Let's take a look. Visha is going to the right flank, followed by Koloko. '51st separate 2. They're high. They're all over 40,000. First R27 comes after it from Tech, and then we have AIM-7 flying, 2 M7 flying around, Grey Hunter and Rinsler. Grey Hunter from far away, Ecofall, Tomcat 11, AIM-7 everywhere, 4 and 4 R27. So equal in number of fired missiles. Let's see if this one is a factor. Don't think so. Doesn't guide anymore. It's not. Everyone is cold on Tomcat side. On 8 side. But you see, these guys are all hot and over the bullseye. So they gaining land or gaining water, to be precise, in a better position, still high, while the other guys went low and cold. Visha is coming in on the right flank, and Trout or nobody else has seen him, or they just left him to JP and B spars. Come on, aim 9 is not going anywhere. They should have given them an aim 7 instead. Okay, here. Kali on eco ball. Missile is off the rail. Nothing happened to him. Or so. Yeah, we had some casualties. Kali is out, I believe. He's dead.
It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder.
Ooh, Trout is also down. Down over Siri Island, everything is clear. Stinger is needing to help Tech. Tech should go around and join these guys. Stinger should help him here. 2, 4, 6 people on the red side, 4 on the blue. This is happening. Exactly what I was afraid of is happening here. That we have a very, very difficult situation in this group. MiG-29 is flying for his life. Yep. He's down. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. JP and B spars on the low. Tech is also low. Quite low. 5 versus 3. At least 51st does a step towards balancing the front by taking down 1. These guys should separate. They should go for first person that they see. And here Tech is in a danger. He is in trouble. Look, he's low. He's burning all the way. Consumes so much fuel. Need to go around. Big, big, big turn. And here, Tomcat 11 can't take down JP. JP takes him down instead. Looking better now. Now has a good chance to just get the next kill in case he sees the enemy. Yes, he does. He does. Yes, stabilize. But he's not going for him. Why? Because of the missile. Rinsler fired on him. Aim 9. Oh, this aim 9 is not gonna see. I believe, yes. Okay. Okay. Now, Tech, last man standing. Oh, we went down also. No time to catch all the scenes, but thankfully we have TAC view. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. What a round. Guys, take a look at this. Take a look at this. 51st is made to beat Golden Crown, made to beat Montblerins. So strong. And then 8th Squadron comes back and make the 3rd round theirs. And with that, which I'm confident that at least one of them can go back and land, they're gonna have 6 points, and we have exactly the difficult situation that I was afraid of. We have 3 teams with 6 points. Each of them has 2 wins and 1 loss. So all same situation. What's going to be? Are all of them going to the next round? I don't know. And we need to confess also that we have another group with only 2 teams in it. Can compensate that, but then it is then not fair because the other groups cannot qualify as many, probably. If I'm not wrong, only 2 teams gonna proceed to the next round from every group or every bracket. So correct me if I'm wrong. Oh. Vegas Future bot was about to filter your text because it doesn't like 3-way, which has got nothing to do with the bot things, so permitted that. Thank you for keeping the chat clean. So gonna be difficult, gonna be very difficult. Wow, what a round. I really didn't count with that. After the second round, I thought, okay, 51st is back and they're gonna make it. It's exactly what can happen. You can never and you should never underestimate a team. I didn't do that. I have less experience with 8th Squadron. I know 51st. That's why I was a little bit biased. But nevertheless, I knew that it's getting close. And it was a great fight. Thanks to Razbam, Eagle Dynamics, Heathblart, VKB Sib, Tank View, Master Arms, Lot ADC, Magnitude 3. Sorry if I forgot any. Thank you and the sponsors which make this happen. Falcon running on extended air brakes. Probably there's no fuel problem, and he has simply forgotten to track them in the heat of the engagement. It is really hard. Too much stress. You usually forget what you know already as soon as you just take off and are in the air. You forget 50% of what you can, probably. I'm taking a look at SATAC schedule. As I said, that was one open match of this group. Group E with 9G versus Knots Squadron. If I'm not wrong, they're supposed to fly on Monday, November 4th. 1900 Zulu. This is what is in the schedule. I can see in the table. If this is gonna happen at that same time on Monday, I don't know. It's gotta be 1900 Zulu. There's no streamer assigned to it. We'll see who streamed that, and with that, we gonna close this. And then we need to wait and see how the schedule is going to look like in the next round. I have no data here to share. These guys have still missiles with themselves. They don't care. They don't care on fuel. Airspeed brake is half out. Unfired missiles. So they're pretty much confident with the amount of fuel, I believe. F-14 could give Falcon a hint as he's visual with him, but yeah. Not gonna change anything, I believe. These guys are good to go. F-14 has also forgotten to just drop the tanks. Tanks are pretty much draggy. These guys are so concentrated and so happy for the win, probably, that they just forgot to do a check after they were knocked off. Coming this way. Now they're out on intention. Nice, beautiful. I really enjoyed it. 8 Squadron did a good job. First landing of last round. If this is valid, the round is theirs. Theoretically, we don't need to wait for the others to land, but we do that just because we love DCS. Ooh, a little bit too early, but he made that. Put it down a bit too early for my taste. You don't see so many Tomcats flying tournaments, and SATAC Cold War has just revived Tomcat. We're not seeing so many Tomcats lately because it was not that effective as it used to be upon release. So SATAC Cold War is a great opportunity for people who love Tomcats and other Cold War or other airplanes from that Cold War era to just get into that and give it a chance, give it another chance. Tomcat is one of the best airframes that I know, that I flew in DCS, next to F-4 Phantom, Apache, and some other types. So it's really, really nice to fly this bird. If you fly VR and you have this immersion, I think the sense of flying Tomcat, is comparable. Flaps down. Why actually? Okay, 220 knots of speed. It's too low. Probably run out of fuel. No, RPM is 80%, so 200 knots. The gears are not down yet, but the flaps. Eco fall is probably next one. Who's gonna land? Nice. Who's next? Rinsler. He's very slow. Good chance that he is the next one. bit of side wind, I assume. She's yawing. Look at that beautiful turkey. Well done. Was not easy with that side wind, I believe. And Grey Hunter. Yeah, Navy like. Here we go. So, guys, that was it for tonight. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I did, and thanks for watching this together with me. Check on SATAC Discord server, or just follow the streamer to get notified once we go live again, or just as I said, check on the schedule as soon as it is published for the next round. This was from my side. I hope you stay safe. See you soon.
Affirmative, Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight.
Yeah, 160,000.